Welcome, everyone. Listen, my friends, if you're watching this video today, it's not a mistake. You want something more in life. You want to create your dream life, but maybe it's not working yet. Maybe you feel stuck. Maybe you're tired, and you know what hurts the most? You're always helping others reach their dreams. You support your friends. You cheer for others. You give advice. You share their success online. You're always there for everyone else. But when it comes to your own dreams, it feels hard. It feels like something is blocking you. You feel lost, confused, or even afraid. But listen to me. You are my friend, and I want the best for you. I believe in you, even if right now you don't believe in yourself. I want you with me, because we are going to grow together. Not just in English, but in life, in strength, and in purpose. And today's video is not just any video. This is a powerful message. I will speak straight to your heart. I will show you how to take control and build your dream life, step by step, in a simple way. You won't just understand it with your mind. You'll feel it deep in your soul. And as you feel it, you'll also improve your English naturally. So, I want you to do 3 things right now. Listen carefully. Take notes. Stay until the end. These minutes could change your life. Let's begin with step 1. Get clear about the life you want. If you want to create your dream life, you must know exactly what that life looks like. You can't build a house without a plan. You can't travel without knowing your destination. So ask yourself, what do I truly want? What kind of person do I want to become? What kind of life would make me feel proud, peaceful, and happy? Maybe you want to speak English with confidence. Maybe you want success in your job. Maybe you want to live in a new city, or even a new country. Maybe you just want to wake up every day feeling excited. Feeling sad and just saying, I want a better life, is not enough. You need to be clear. Let me give you an example. Imagine 2 people. Person A says, I want to be rich. Person B says, I want to earn $10,000 per month from my own business within 1 year by selling handmade products online. That's my dream. Who do you think will succeed faster? Person B, because they are clear. Their mind knows what to focus on. So ask yourself, what's the first behavior I need to change? Is it laziness, fear, negative thinking? Maybe it's the habit of giving up too easily. Who inspires me? What are they doing that I can learn from? What's one thing I can focus on right now? Not 10 things, just 1. Maybe it's waking up early. Maybe it's practicing English for 30 minutes daily. Maybe it's saying no to distractions. Start small, but be specific. Here's a real-life example. My friend was working in a job she didn't like. Every day she came home tired, angry, and sad. She told me, I want to be free. I asked her, what does freedom look like for you? She said, I want to work from home. I want to earn from my skills. I want time for my child. That was her dream life. We broke it down. She started learning graphic design. She practiced every day after work. She stayed up late. 6 months later, she got her first client. Now she works from home and earns more than she did before, all because she got specific. 2. Walk away from things and people that are not good for you. This part is hard, but it's necessary. You cannot create your dream life with toxic energy around you. Sometimes the biggest block is not your skill, money, or luck. It's the people you spend time with. It's the habits you follow. Ask yourself, who makes me feel small? Who laughs at my dreams? Who drains my energy? It could be anyone. A fake friend, a jealous relative, a partner who doesn't support you, or even your phone. Yes, endless. Scrolling and useless content wastes your life. There was a boy named Peter. He wanted to be a motivational speaker. But his friends laughed and said, "Bro, stop dreaming. Just get a job and chill. You're not Tony Robbins." Every time he shared his goals, they made jokes. Slowly, Peter started feeling ashamed of dreaming big. He stopped practicing. He stopped believing. Then one day, he saw an old video of himself. In that video, his eyes were full of fire. He realized, that version of me had hope. What happened? To him? He cried. And then he changed. He cut off those friends. He joined a group of positive thinkers. He started reading, practicing, and uploading content. Today, thousands follow him. And he says, if I didn't walk away from those friends, I'd still be stuck. Sometimes, growth requires loneliness first. But don't be afraid. Your tribe will come. Better people will come. But first, remove what's not helping your dream. Here's what you can walk away from right now. Negative people. Bad habits. Late night scrolling. Comparing yourself to others. Saying yes to things that don't match your purpose. Ask yourself, is this habit, person, or thing helping me or hurting me? If it's hurting you, let it go. 3. Be willing to be cringy. Let me tell you something powerful. If you are not willing to be cringy, you are not ready to grow. Yes, you heard me. You want to speak better English? You want to post videos online? Start a podcast? Sing, dance, write, design, teach, act, or start a business? Then guess what? At first, you will look cringy. You will look awkward. You'll make mistakes. People might laugh. Some will talk behind your back. Some might even unfollow you. And that's okay, because they're not your future. Your dreams are. Let's be honest. When a baby learns to walk, they fall many times. Do we call the baby cringy? No. We clap, we cheer, because we know it's just the start. So why are you scared to look silly at the beginning? Why are you afraid to post your first video? Why are you scared to speak English, even if it's broken? Why not share your first post or your art? Here's a real story. A girl named Sarah wanted to be a public speaker. Her English was weak. Her accent wasn't perfect. Still, she started a YouTube channel. On her first video, someone commented, "You sound funny." She cried. But the next day she posted again, and again, and again. Today, she has millions of views. Now those same people say, "You're so inspiring." But they forget. It all started with cringe. So please, my friend, speak English, even if it sounds weird. Start your project, even if no one claps. Be seen, be bold, be different. Be proud of your cringe. Cringe means you are trying, and only those who try can change. Write this down. I'd rather be cringy today than regretful tomorrow. 4. Become your own investment. No one is coming to save you. No one will hand you your dream life. If you want to grow, If you want to rise, you must invest in yourself. Let me make it simple. You spend money on clothes, phones, food, makeup, shows, parties, but do you spend on your mind? On your skills? On your growth? You are the most valuable thing in your life. Not your phone, not your car, you. So start treating yourself like a project, like a business, like a diamond that's getting polished. Phones get upgrades, clothes get replaced, money gets spent on weekends, fast food, and trends. But when was the last time you were upgraded? People say, I want success, but spend hours scrolling. They say, I want more income, but never learn a new skill. Here's the truth. The best return doesn't come from gold or stocks. It comes from you. Read one good book. It shapes your thinking. Learn one skill. It opens new doors. Practice every day. It builds confidence. Yes, it takes time. Yes, it takes effort. But so does staying stuck. You don't need fancy courses. Start with free videos, library books, and small habits. Wake up 30 minutes earlier. Spend less on junk. Invest in growth. Your body needs food. Your mind needs knowledge. You are not an expense. You are an asset. Grow your value. Become your own investment. Buy that course. Read that book. Join that class. Practice daily. Wake up 1 hour earlier for your dreams. You don't need a fancy school. You don't need thousands of dollars. You just need discipline. And here's the truth bomb. You're not willing to invest in yourself. Then why should the universe invest in you? Start treating yourself like you matter because you do. 5. Become selfish. Now wait, don't get this wrong. I'm not saying be rude. I'm not saying stop caring. I'm saying become selfish about your growth. Let me explain. You only have so much time, so much energy, so much life. If you give all of it to others every day, what's left for you? You're not a robot. You're not an emergency service. You weren't born just to please everyone else. Some of you are tired and empty because you say yes when you want to say no. You help others even when you're falling apart. You listen to everyone's problems, but no one listens to yours. You give love to people who give you nothing back. You work hard to make others happy but forget your own dreams. Let me tell you a truth. That's not kindness. That's self-abandonment. You need to be selfish with your time, your focus, your energy, your peace, your dreams. Say no to that call if it breaks your flow. Say no to that party if you need rest. Say no to gossip if it drains your energy. Say no to toxic people, even if it hurts. Because your life is not a donation box. Your life is a mission. Let me share a story. There's a woman named Mia. She was always available. She helped her siblings, supported her parents, worked full-time, and stayed in a relationship where she wasn't respected. She thought it was love. She thought it was kindness. But inside she was breaking. One day she decided to become selfish. She ended the toxic relationship. She stepped away from family pressure. She moved to a new place and focused only on healing, growing, and chasing her goals. Today, she's happy, calm, and thriving because she finally gave herself permission to matter. Now she helps more people than ever, but from a place of strength, not from emptiness. 6. Believe you deserve it. Listen closely. You will never have anything in life that you secretly believe you don't deserve. It doesn't matter how hard you work. It doesn't matter how many hours you grind. If deep down you believe I'm not good enough, or I don't deserve love, or people like me never succeed, then your life will match that belief. Because your belief shapes your reality. Let me ask you, if someone gave you a luxury hotel room, would you feel happy or out of place? If someone offered you your dream job, would you feel grateful or think they made a mistake? If a kind, respectful person loved you deeply, would you accept them or push them away because you think you don't deserve that love? You see the pattern? You can only receive what your heart believes is possible. Most people don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because they carry shame. Shame from childhood. Shame from rejection. Shame from being told, you're not smart, you're too sensitive, you're not special. And sadly, they believed it. And that belief became their limit. So let me wake you up. You were born worthy. You were born enough. You were born with the right to dream big and live well. Yes, the world made you forget. But I'm here to remind you, you deserve real love. You deserve peace. You deserve success. You deserve to rest. You deserve to enjoy life, not just survive it. Stop settling for less. Stop shrinking to fit in. Stop believing old lies. Start saying this every day. I deserve the life I dream of. Say it until you believe it. Say it until it feels normal. Say it until the universe responds. 7. Start unlearning what they taught you. If you want a new life, you must unlearn the old lies. Not everything they taught you was true. Some of it was fear, some of it was pain, some of it was control, and some of it was just plain wrong. They told you, don't dream too big. Money is evil. Stay quiet. Success is only for lucky people. Life is only struggle. Put others first, always. Your feelings don't matter. You can't make money doing what you love. Guess what? They were wrong. They passed down their fear, not wisdom. But it's not always their fault. Maybe they were scared too. Maybe they were never allowed to dream. Maybe they never healed. Maybe they never saw anything better. But now, you can break that cycle. You can challenge everything. Who told you you can't be rich and happy? Who told you you're not smart enough? Who said you must stay stuck in the same job forever? Who said you need a degree to succeed? Who made you feel guilty for putting yourself first? It's time to question every belief, because if you don't unlearn the lies, there's no space for truth. Unlearning is hard. You might feel confused. You might feel alone. You might feel like you're letting people down. But that's the cost of freedom. That's the start of transformation. You must remove the old programming before you can create a new mindset. Write this down. I let go of what they taught me. I choose what serves my truth. 8. Feel what you desire. This one is deep, so listen with your heart. Your body can't tell the difference between imagination and reality. Think about it. When you watch a scary movie, your heart races. Why? Because your body feels it's real. That's why you must feel your dream life before it happens. Feel the joy of your dream house. Feel the love of that perfect partner. Feel the calm of being debt-free. Feel the freedom of doing work you love. Feel the pride of speaking fluent English. Close your eyes every morning and night and feel. Walk like your dream is real. Talk like you've already made it. Smile like you're already there. Why? Because your feelings are like signals. They tell the universe what to bring you. Your energy is your message. But most people do the opposite. They feel stress, they feel doubt, they feel jealousy, and they get more of that. Don't wait for life to change to feel good. Feel good, and life will begin to change. This isn't fake positivity. It's emotional strength. Your dream life already exists. You just can't see it yet. Your job is to match its energy. Yes, it takes practice. Yes, you'll have hard days. Yes, you'll cry sometimes. But still, feel it anyway. Because when you feel your future, you become your future. Write this down. I feel the joy of my dream life now. I don't wait. I become. Goals. Your energy is like sunlight. When sunlight spreads everywhere, it gives light. But when you focus it through a magnifying glass, it can burn. That's what happens when you focus your energy. Every day, your mind is full of noise. What are people thinking about me? What's happening on social media? What if I fail? Should I try 10 things at once? But here's the real question. Are you truly focused on your goals? Or just busy, being busy? You scroll for hours thinking it's rest. You start one thing, then jump to another. You think about your dream but don't act on it. And that's how you lose. Because energy without focus is wasted. But energy with focus is power. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need 100 goals. You don't need motivation every day. You just need to pick one thing and go all in. Want to speak English fluently? Then stop watching content in 5 different languages. Pick English. Stick to English. Speak, write, read, and listen in English. Want to be free with money? Then learn how money works. Start small. Save. Invest. Stop trying 10 side hustles at once. Want to be fit? Then stop following 7 diets at once. Pick one and be consistent. You get what you focus on. So choose your goal and give it your full heart. Yes, it will take time. Yes, you'll feel lonely. Yes, you'll want to quit. But remember, distraction is the enemy of destiny. Write this down. Where my focus goes, my future grows. 10. Always be grateful for what you have. Here's a truth most people forget. If you're not grateful for what you already have, you won't be given more. Why? Because if you don't value small things, you won't respect big things. Look around you. Yes, life may be hard. Yes, you may not have your dream yet. Yes, you may feel stuck. But if you have a phone to watch this video, you're richer than millions. If you have a bed to sleep in, you're luckier than many. If someone loves you, you already have treasure. But we forget this. We complain. I don't have enough. My life isn't like theirs. Why is it taking so long? But listen closely and write this in your heart. Gratitude is the magnet for miracles. When you say thank you for what you have, life gives you more reasons to say thank you. It's not magic, it's mindset. A grateful heart is a powerful heart. It doesn't mean stop dreaming of more. It means don't hate your life while building a better one. Even if your dream is far away, be grateful for small steps. Even if you're not rich yet, be thankful for what you're learning. Even if your English isn't perfect, be proud of your progress. Start each day asking, "What am I thankful for today?" End each day asking, "What did I receive today?" Even small things. Say it out loud. Feel it in your chest. Because when you feel rich inside, you attract richness outside. Gratitude will change your energy. It will bring peace. It will attract better people, better chances, a better life. 11. Choose consistency over perfection. This one can change your life forever if you truly understand it. Most people don't succeed, not because they're not smart, but because they keep waiting to be perfect. Let me ask, how many times have you said, "I'll start when I'm ready. I'll speak English when I'm fluent. I'll launch my YouTube when it's perfect. I'll go to the gym when I feel motivated." And what happened? Nothing. Because perfection is a lie. It doesn't exist. It's just a trick your mind uses to keep you stuck. But success is not about being perfect. It's about showing up every day, even when you're tired, even when you're not at your best. That's what builds true confidence. Think of a single drop of water. One drop is small, but drops every day. They break stones. That's consistency. Want to speak English? Speak bad English every day until it becomes good. Want to change your body? Exercise badly every day until you get stronger. Want to change your life? Take small, imperfect steps every single day. Forget perfection. It's not the goal. Your goal is to be better than yesterday. Not better than others, not perfect, just better. If you fail today, get up tomorrow. If you miss a day, return the next day. That's how winners are made. Write this down. I choose to be consistent, not perfect, because that's how dreams come true. 12. Ask to be guided and ask for signs. Life isn't only about logic, plans, and strategies. Sometimes it's about trust, faith, and deeper connection with the universe, with life, with your higher self. Maybe right now you feel lost. You're working hard but not seeing results. You feel like giving up because nothing is clear. But listen, you don't have to figure it all out alone. Yes, you're strong. Yes, you're capable. But you're also human. Sometimes you need guidance. You may ask, who do I ask? You ask life. You ask God if you believe. You ask your higher self, your inner voice, or the universe. It doesn't matter what name you use. What matters is this. Open your heart and say, "Show me the way. I am ready. Guide me." Then, look for signs. Signs are not always big or loud. They're small things that feel right deep inside. Maybe someone says something that hits your heart. Maybe a book falls in your lap. Maybe you feel peace when you think of a certain path. Trust those feelings. You're not alone. You are being guided. You just need to ask and listen. It could be a sudden idea, a person who says something meaningful, a video that feels like it's speaking directly to your situation, just like this one, or even a sentence you read that touches your heart deeply. These are not accidents. These are signs, but you must be awake to notice them. Here's something you can do. Every morning, sit still for 2 minutes, place your hand on your heart and say, "I don't know the full way, but I am open to being guided. Please show me the next step." And trust me, Life will start whispering to you. You just have to listen. You're not walking this path alone. There's a power greater than your fears, stronger than your past, and wiser than your doubts. Let it lead you. 13. Make your words match your actions. Let me ask you this. How many people do you know who say things like, I'm going to start working on my dreams soon, or I'll get serious next week, or I'm changing my life this year? And how many of them actually do it? Words are easy. Action is rare. The world doesn't respond to what you say. It responds to what you do. Every time you make a promise and don't follow through, you break trust with yourself. And when you stop trusting yourself, you lose confidence and power. You shrink inside. You become someone who doubts their own words. But when your actions match your words, that's when you become unstoppable. For example, if you say, I want to speak fluent English, but you never read, never speak, never write in English, do your actions match your words? No. But if you say, I'll give 30 minutes to English every single day, and you do it for 30 days, you'll start believing in yourself. Why? Because you're not just talking, you're living it. So from today, make this decision. Don't say it unless you're ready to do it. If you say you want to get fit, show up at the gym. If you say you want to write a book, write the first page. If you say you want to start a business, plan it tonight. Start small, but be real. Remember this, powerful people are not the loudest. They are the most consistent. Your words don't need to be big. Your actions need to be honest. 14. If others can do the extraordinary, so can you. Now listen to me with an open heart. Every great person you admire today, every millionaire, speaker, leader, artist, creator, they were once just like you. They had fears. They had pain. They had no support. People laughed at them. They failed. They cried alone. But they did one thing that changed their life. They didn't give up. That's it. They had no magic. They weren't born special. They didn't get lucky. They just believed, if others can, then why not me? And now I want you to ask that same question. Why not me? Why can't you become the next voice the world hears? Why can't you be the first millionaire in your family? Why can't you break the cycle of pain, poverty, and self-doubt? You don't need permission. You don't need perfect English. You don't need to wait 5 more years. You need belief. You need fire. You need a decision that will not break. Here's the truth. No one says, every person who did something great once thought they couldn't. But they started anyway. Step by step. Day by day. They built courage. They made mistakes. They stood alone. And one day, the world noticed. And if you stay true, one day, your story will be the reason someone else doesn't give up. Write this down. If they can do the impossible, I can do the unforgettable. Because it's not about luck. It's about your soul. It's about refusing to settle. And now, my friend, it's your time. 15. Stop doubting yourself. You are a miracle. Please take this in. You are not an accident. The chances of you being born with your DNA, your voice, your eyes, your fingerprints, your soul, are 1 in 400 trillion. Do you know how rare that is? Imagine 1 grain of sand on the entire beach, 1 star in all the galaxies, 1 flower in all the forests. That's still not rare enough to describe you. You beat every odd to be born. You were chosen by life to be here, right now, listening to this. And yet, you doubt yourself. You say, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I can't do it. Maybe others are better. Stop. You were not made to live in fear. You were not made to live small. You are a miracle who forgot your power. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not your fear. You are not your pain. You are the one who can rise above all of it. Think of this. A baby doesn't know how to walk. It falls 50 times. But does it ever say, maybe walking is not for me? No, because the baby knows inside, I was born to walk. I was born to rise. You have that same power. But somewhere along the way, people made you forget. They made you believe you're not smart enough, rich enough, pretty enough, strong enough. But they were wrong. You don't need anyone's permission to believe in yourself. You don't need a reason to love yourself. You are the reason. So now, rise up in your soul and say, I will never doubt myself again. I am rare. I am here for a reason. And I will show the world who I really am. Let the world doubt you. Let the haters talk. Let fear whisper. But you walk with belief, because you're not ordinary. You are 1 in 400 trillion. You are the miracle the world is waiting to see. 16. The power of having a mentor. Let me tell you a powerful truth that most people forget. No one becomes great alone. Every successful person, from sports to business, to art to healing, had someone to guide them, challenge them, support them, and believe in them when they didn't believe in themselves. That person is called a mentor. What is a mentor? A mentor isn't someone who's perfect. A mentor isn't someone who knows everything. A mentor is simply a person who's a few steps ahead of you on the same journey. Someone who's already been through the fire and now wants to light the way for you. Here's why having a mentor matters. A mentor saves you time by showing you what not to do. A mentor protects you from making the same mistakes they once made. A mentor pushes you forward when you feel like giving up. A mentor sees your potential even when you can't see it. They could be someone you know personally, someone you follow online, or even a voice in a book or video, a stranger who says something that wakes up your soul. But here's the key. Don't try to do everything alone. You're not weak for needing help. You're wise. Think about this. How does an archer hit a faraway target? Someone helps them aim. How does a plant grow faster? With sunlight and support. You are the plant. Your mentor is the sunlight. Even one good mentor can change your whole life. So open your heart and ask, who can I learn from? Who truly inspires me? Whose energy wakes something up inside me? Then listen, follow, learn, respect. You don't need to copy their path. Just absorb their wisdom and build your own. The fastest way to grow isn't by doing it all yourself. It's by being open to learning, growing, and letting others lift. You hire. Find your mentor and one day be one for someone else. You are not late. You are right on time. This is the final and most important truth I want you to carry in your heart forever. You are not behind. You are not too slow. You are not late. You are exactly where you're meant to be. Society will try to tell you you're too old to start. Social media will show 20-year-olds with success and say, "Look, you missed your chance." But the truth is this: your timing is perfect. Your life is not a race. Your path is not supposed to look like someone else's. Your speed isn't wrong. It's yours. Let me give you real examples. Vera Wang started designing dresses at 40. Colonel Sanders built KFC in his 60s. Morgan Freeman got his first big movie role after 50. Were they late? No. They were right on time for their purpose. Your journey is preparing you. Your pain is teaching you. Your waiting is building your strength. Please, stop comparing your life to others. Some flowers bloom in spring, some in summer, some in winter, but all of them bloom. And so will you. But only if you stop saying, "I'm too late," and start saying, "I'm just getting started." Your future doesn't care about your past. It only cares about the decision you make now. So take a deep breath. Feel your heart. Look at the sky and say out loud, "I am not behind. I am not too late. I am becoming everything I'm meant to be, and I'm right on time." And listen, don't take everyone's advice. Even the people who love you, your parents, your friends, society, they're all speaking from their own fears, their own pasts, their own limits. But your life? That's yours to live. You might want something they never dared to dream. You might feel something they never understood. And that's okay. No one, not your parents, not your friends, not even me, can tell you what's right for your soul. So stop asking everyone what to do. Stop doubting your dream. Start listening to the one voice that will never lie to you, the one inside you. That voice may whisper, "Go for it. Try again. Don't give up. Create your own way. Listen to it." That voice is your inner guide, your truth. Now, to every dreamer out there, to the ones who feel lost, to the ones who feel broken, to the ones who want a better life but don't know how, listen to me. You are not weak. You are not late. You are not less. You are just beginning. No matter where you come from, you can still build the life you dream of. You can rise, you can glow, you can inspire, you can heal, you can change your story. So promise me, don't give up now, because one day someone will say, "Because of you, I didn't quit." Your dream life is waiting for you, not in some perfect future, but in the brave steps you take today. I believe in you. Now it's time you believe in yourself. If this touched your heart, subscribe. Because I'll be right here, every single day, reminding you of your power,